Lourdes isn't a girl, she's a millennia-old robot, just take your damn clothes off. Actually, 5 days in the middle of nowhere sounds like the best idea I've heard all year.
I know perfectly well that I'm a strong, independent human being with rights and autonomy and I don't belong to anyone or anything in any way. I didn't mean it, so please stop looking so emotionally constipated. Of all the insane things we've done in this whole insane war, this is the most insane of them all. There's no topping this insanity. None.
Yeah, well, in that case, your planning sucks. You told me that you two met at a party in college, not... not on a friggin' spaceship just south of Jupiter.
The term south is meaningless outside of a localised gravity field. I wasn't sure if CNN had ever been a quality news programme at any point in its distant past, but I was becoming more and more convinced it wasn't one now. And it didn't even have the excuse of being partially run by Yerks the way it had this time last year.
Jake forces another smile. He picks up his fork. This helps him to avoid giving into the urge to clamp both hands over his ears, slide under the table, and scream something about how they can never have his body. He can imagine the experience a little too well, and it's not something he's ever letting happen again.
Mom, Dad, you know how my grades have taken a nosedive this last quarter? It's not my fault, because I was mind-controlled by aliens. Aliens that have since mysteriously disappeared. No, I'm not lying to get out of being grounded, and I can't imagine why you would ever think that. See? I don't even believe myself.
Who are you texting, anyway?
Your mom.
Ah, I am familiar with this form of human humour. For instance, as the artists of the far side say... Okay, first of all, why? Just why? Of all the Earth humour you could possibly... Axeman, you've been corrupted. Irreparably. There's no hope for you, man.
For a sudden, wild moment, clutching my stomach as I heaved, my body shivering, eyes blurring, I actually found myself wondering if it was all a dream. All of it. An anxiety dream, maybe, brought on by the stress of basketball tryouts. Maybe I could tell Tom about my weird dream. Hey bro, you ever get so stressed about high school sports that you dream up a multi-year interstellar war that leaves you an emotionally crippled and suicidal war criminal? Apparently, giant squids are gay, not just a subset of the population as would normally occur, but every single member of the species, which raises several fascinating questions about their system of reproduction and has important implications for our understanding of squid gender. However, the source of this information also informed me repeatedly that giant squids had copulated with my mother, which leads me to believe that this was partially a case of mistaken identity. Axe, buddy, where did you go to look for information about giant squids? Initially, I posted an inquiry to an online platform known as Reddit, which frequently encourages questions. However, I was then approached by several individuals from a website called 4chan. Do me a favour and please don't judge our entire species based on anything you saw there.